My whole life has changed because of this boot camp.
I've been trained. I feel like that I've been equipped by one of the most amazing evangelists and teachers.
It starts with the ins and outs of how an evangelistic ministry runs. We have been a part of many international meetings with executives, and we could just sit in and observe how they make decisions.
This is so much more than a Bible school. This is like the Navy SEALs for evangelists. It's an exceptionally demanding program in every way, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, even physically. We have students graduating in the best shape of their lives. It's intensely practical. It's theologically rigorous. We're holding students to the highest standards, and it's definitely not for the faint of heart. But for those who graduate, it's life-changing.
The intimacy and fellowship with the Lord, all the while, activating your gifts and your calling is just absolutely amazing.
The wisdom, the experience that has been accumulated here, to me, it's something that we can learn from, and you will be able to learn from it too.
Really just taking me back to that secret place, and basing my entire ministry off of Jesus.
Not many people are doing it like this, and more importantly, even less people are willing to lift the curtain, so to speak.
I've never seen a program that offers the kind of opportunities that the boot camp offers. Even the instructors, the mentors, the coaches, pouring out their lives every day into these students. They're some of the most successful and experienced evangelists in the world. And we give the students the behind-the-scenes view of the ministry so that they can build for themselves solid ministries with firm foundations that will produce fruit that remains.
Every single instructor that taught us have pointed us to the feet of Jesus, and it's really the foundation and the overflow that everything else needs to come out of.
It'd be like if you were starting a shoe company and Nike called you up and they said, hey, Phil Knight wants to teach you how to make running shoes. It'd be equivalent to that. Nike is the best at what they do, and CfaN's the best in evangelism in the earth.
How to pray for the sick, how to pray for the baptism of the Holy Spirit, onto crusade organizing, how to bring churches together.
Life is going to be instilled into you, and you're going to be tested and tried in every corner.
I can say with this one phrase, it was life-changing in so many ways.
Organizing, of setting up events, of knowing a lot of the practicalities, and now I am equipped and ready to go to the field.
Here is the place where I have found the complete fullness of who I am as an evangelist.
After graduation, we don't just shake their hands and wish them well. We stay connected and offer them ongoing training, collaboration, credentialing, and on-the-field support. When you graduate from boot camp, you belong to a tribe. You belong to a family. And we work together, we strategize together, we collaborate together, and we move together to reap a harvest and to produce fruit that's greater than any of our ministries could do on our own.
Look into the eyes of Jesus, and if you're called to be an evangelist, and especially into mass evangelism, I just want to challenge you, take that step of faith, come and be transformed in these few months here at Christ for All Nations.
Hello everyone, this is Daniel Kolenda, and if your heart is burning as you watch this, I want to invite you to go and find out more about the Christ for All Nations Bootcamp and how you can be part of a strategy to reach 1 billion people with the gospel. If God has called you, now is the time to answer the call. Go to CfaNbootcamp.org right now. Now in the future, a 2-year training is going to be required before boot camp. But right now we're looking for a very small and a very special group of people to fast track to the harvest field. Again, we're not looking for big numbers here. We're looking for the right people that are called to evangelism and willing to lay down their lives for the gospel. If you believe that you're one of those, go to CfaNbootcamp.org right away. The next class starts in January in Orlando, Florida, and we have compressed the program into 3 very intense months. There's an amazing story behind the development of all this, and when you go to CfaNbootcamp.org, you can watch the informational video about boot camp, and if you want to hear even more, scroll down a little farther and watch the video called A Tale of 3 Dreams. You can find out all the information you need and register right there at cfanbootcamp.org. I'll see you soon.